Attorney at law Dexter Todd, who's representing the teenager charged with the 20 counts of murder following the deadly Mahdia dorms fire, said the findings presented by the Presidential Commission of Inquiry, in his opinion, were partially reckless. Todd was speaking to this newscast this morning at the High Court.
The point I am making is that because there is speculations, an entire Presidential Commission fell into the same error that the speculations must be conclusive. Because when you look at it, it's quite unfortunate. When you look at their executive summary in the report, it's quite unfortunate. When you look at the cause of the fire, you have about 2 or 3 lines, which just repeats this alleged utterance, which is points you into speculations. Nothing else. So really and truly, the commission, it might have been a lot more respected if they came to the conclusion that at the end of their investigations, because of the fact that you were not able to connect the dots, it's inconclusive. Rather than to give this false impression that this investigation has conclusively been able to determine that it was a person, and that is what I don't understand, a person who started the fire. A person who started the fire when you have absolutely no one who saw who started the fire? Man, we can't be serious in Guyana. We cannot be serious in Guyana at all. And there is nothing which pointed the authorities to expand and recognize the importance of the forensic element of the investigation, which is absolutely missing. So you have the police completed their investigation, supported by the fire service. They cannot say who started the fire. They cannot say what were the accelerants which were used to ignite such a fire. And they cannot say forensically and evidentially what would have been the cause of the fire. Now, the police used in their investigation this unsubstantiated theory of one alleged witness who comes to say that they overheard certain utterances being made. So the police's charge and the recommendation from the Director of Public Prosecution is premised on this alleged utterance. But as far as you go, there is nothing more to connect the person who is charged to the actual crime.
On Friday, retired Major General Joe Singh, chairman of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry tasked with investigating the events and circumstances related to the deadly Mahdia Secondary School dorms fire, presented his report and findings to a present-day finale. Singh said based on the evidence, the COI report concluded that an individual intentionally set the fire. Todd said what he found strange is that at no point in time the accused person was confronted with the allegations.
I do not believe that any lawyer trained in law will pick up a report as that and can use it anywhere. You can't use it anywhere. Now, the report makes recommendations in relation to incidents or occurrences after this alleged fire. And I am not in dispute with that at all. If that is their respected opinion and recommendation, so be it. But as it pertains to the cause of the fire, I am saying that the Presidential Commission investigation in relation to this was inconclusive. And because of the fact that it's inconclusive, based on the fact that they did not hear all the sides of the story, and that clearly there was absolutely no follow-up or use of a forensic specialist who can connect the dots, is to have a forensic specialist who will, of course, having completed chemical tests, etc., will be able to give you a particular opinion on it. That is not an opinion that can come from somebody who say, well, the person said, I can burn down the place. And then you have absolutely nobody's coming to say, I saw who started the fire. So how are we to believe that it was one person who started the fire? How are we to know that it wasn't 3, 4, 5 persons who decided that they were going? There were reports of persons smoking marijuana and all sorts of things on that dormitory. There are reports of persons having in the male dormitory having bottles of alcohol and all sorts of things. How are we to know that it was the person? You see, and this is the point I am making. The point I am making is that persons come to say there were certain utterances, but no one saw who started the fire.
Further, the attorney was not happy with the way the alleged crime scene was preserved.
You have, before samples even being taken, you have, by virtue of the photographs, you have a number of persons who were traversing up and down on an alleged crime scene without proper protective gears. So what you would have had bits and important pieces of evidence moving all over the place.
20 children were killed and several others injured in the devastating fire on May 21, 2023. The COI was established in August of last year.